All right, this has been Newell. We're on center court here with Leigh Waters and Yana Newell. I'm sure you'll tell I'm pretty biased on this one. On Yana's side here, I got a lot of background, so throw some questions in the chat. I'll see if I can answer them for you. Oh, great form by Yana, just not ready for that backhand there. And if you're new to pickleball, on the far side is Leigh, one of the if not the best singles player we've had in a while here. So great to see her out here. And she's playing Yana, kind of a newer face to singles, but she's excited to get her singles career going. They played recently, and I think it was the last time we were all in Utah, and Leigh got the best of her. But she's been hyped up to play this one, so excited to get out there. Miss serve there from Yana.
You should do it. The people need you.
And a quick start here for AL, up 3-0.
No. Isn't it nice?
Oh, and a big cover volley. You know, I got to hang out with the Waters in the last couple PPA events, and good people. They're so fun, and I even got to play with the mom, Mrs. Waters. I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Waters.
Yeah, is it Mama Waters? I don't know the correct nickname for her, but she's so fun, so exciting, and I think AL is even like her biggest fan. So it's so fun because every match we were playing, AL was right there rooting for her. So love to see that.
Yeah, they've said that, you know, obviously they're mom and daughter, but they're also best friends, which is, it's nice to have that kind of relationship with your kids.
Yeah, do your guys' parents, do the John's parents play
I would
pickleball?
say, you know, we, our parents, they love pickleball. They don't really come out to tournaments. They're very private people. They don't really want any attention or to be in the scene. They'd rather just stay out of it from home and watch online. They never miss a match online. But that's just what they prefer. We grew up in like pretty secluded, the whole family on 12 acres. We were all homeschooled, so
Oh, cool.
we didn't really leave the woods, as we called it, until pickleball.
Yeah, I would say the three of you have a big reason to leave. And Yana's there, but
Good hustle, Yana.
feeds it right to her.
You ever get nervous watching your wife play?
Oh, I think it's worse watching than playing. Oh, man.
Right?
And pickleball is one of those sports that it looks easy. And then you go do it, and you're like, it's not easy. I can tell her to make that forehand down the line, and then you go try, and you're like, okay, yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe that's more of a 2 out of 10 type of a shot.
Yeah. It's true.
And she goes for the roll.
I liked it. Just inch or two out.
Leigh in full control here. Nice passing shot.
That's great. Nice short right at Annalee's feet as she's approaching the kitchen line. It's a really tough shot to return. Even if you do get a paddle on it, you often end up leaving it high.
She needs that one. Oh! Yeah, Yana and I, we've been playing a lot more singles this summer, so she's excited to get into it. Definitely feeling her ground strokes. Still working on the cat and mouse game, but
It's a whole different ball game to play singles versus doubles, for sure. So it does take very specific practice, singles practice. You can't play just doubles and practice just doubles and then think you can come out on the singles court. It doesn't work like that.
And I would say even from a mental perspective, it's a totally different mental game. It's it's hard. It's quick hitting. It's you know a big serve, big return, big drive, and then if that doesn't work, you're cat and mousing. But yeah, a lot to learn on the single side still from our team.
Well, you guys are pretty new to the sport, so we expect to see great things moving forward with you guys as you continue to practice, play on tour. Yana's with us for 3 years at least, so.
Yeah. Yeah, and she finally got her career in a good spot too. So she was working full time outside of pickleball, but is able to focus on pickleball more, and that's exactly where she wants to be. And so hopefully we'll see her more dedicated, more practice, more time on court.
Absolutely.
Giving AL a little bit more of a show next time.
That's all right. She's still got a chance. It's only 6-0. Don't give up yet.
I know.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Club Tournament of Champions. You're seeing a close-up of Leigh Waters in her signature Fila gear and shoes. She's looking pretty in pink today. I'm loving this new trend among the women with the crop top and high shorts or skirt or shorts. It looks so good. I love it.
She's matching all over the place. I think her paddle's even pink there.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Not so much on the guy side. I hope we don't see any crop tops on the guy side. But, you know, who knows? We've got some guys with some abs, so maybe they'll get wild and crazy too.
Yeah, always good to announce some sponsors. So what do we got? Leigh over there with Paddle Tech, right?
That's right. Paddle
Yeah,
Tech.
Yana's rocking the Carbon. She's got a chicken and pickle hat for those chicken and pickle fans out there.
That's right. Carbon back pre-approved. Reapproved on the tour. So she's playing with a new version of the Carbon. How's she like that new Carbon?
She's using the 13 millimeter, which is the one she's been using. It looks like she's using the American flag one, so they got a new paint job. But
wow.
yeah, Carbon just came out with a 14 millimeter, so a little thicker. I play with the 16 millimeter, so I play with the thick, heavier one. But she loves that 13.
What do you see the difference in when you play with a 13 versus a 16?
I would definitely say the touch. So the thicker you go, the heavier it is. So the more power you need to, the more strength you need to pull that rack or that paddle through. But you got a lot more touch with it, so it kind of like bounces off the paddle a little bit nicer. But Yana, she plays with that flatter paddle. I don't know how she has so much touch. Her dinks are incredible, and her dink roll. So it works for her, so she goes for it and loves it. And a lot of people do. A lot of people love the 13 millimeter. It's kind of like a gearbox. A gearbox is super thin. I'm trying to think of another paddle that's thin like that.
Well, I know the Franklin has the 13 and the 16 as well.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Those are their two options, I believe. So a couple of paddles have that option.
And if you listen to Leigh, her sounds really soft. Like I haven't played with the Paddle Tech before, but yeah, when her and Mama Waters hit it sounds so good. It's very soft and
yeah, it's a nice sound.
Which sounds very controlled.
I will say the new Pro Kennex that Callan Dawson debuted also looks like a thin, very tough paddle that's definitely has a ton of power, and it makes a different sound when it hits the ball too. It's like this heavy thunk.
Yeah, it's very loud.
It's loud.
Yep.
But they had a lot of success last weekend. The last 2 weekends, both Megan Dizon and Callan Dawson, who are both playing with that paddle, so it seems to be feeling pretty good for them. All right, guys, we're set up for game point here, 10-2. And that will do it for game one. Yana putting up a fight there, getting some points on the board, but Leigh ultimately finishes this game one. We'll be back to show you game two in just a bit here. Welcome back to Championship Court. I'm Hannah Johns. You're watching the Club Tournament of Champions. Ooh, little 360 from Yana on that one. Nice get. But Leigh with a great approach shot to finish.
There it is. There's that Yana forehand.
Let it rip on that one.
Yeah, I got to watch her play her first one, and I think she hit 10 winners on that side, so definitely her weapon.
Oh, shoot, she's going to want that back.
Yeah, she went for it, though. I just talked strategy with her. She said she's going at it, so.
Yep, going to go for it?
Yep.
I like it.
Big serves. Let's keep Leigh on the defense as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But AL, such an electric player. She's She's got all the shots. You know, she covers the court well. She puts away every ball that's high, it's getting put away. So tough player.
Absolutely. One of the best in the world in singles. And though you've heard it before, only 15. So we can expect to see a lot more from her in the coming years.
I know she has some triple crowns this year, right?
She managed her first Triple Crown this year, yes.
Right, okay, so she's had one.
I think it's only been the once, but I could be wrong. It could be 2. But that was a big milestone for her, because I remember talking to her in an interview last year, and I asked her, what is your biggest thing that you want to accomplish moving forward into next year? And she said, I got to get the Triple Crown.
Yeah. And if we relate it back to tennis, you know, you have Serena Williams. I know she was able to take down singles and doubles. I don't know my stats there, but I probably should. I'm pretty sure she got to #1 in the world in doubles too at one point. But I'm trying to think on the guy side of tennis, and that sport, you hadn't had a guy on the top of singles and doubles for decades. I think it was McEnroe, maybe.
Wow. That is incredibly hard to do. They're in tennis, they're so different as well.
Yeah.
And just brutal on the body to try to play both.
Yeah, but definitely huge shout out to AL and all the players who were able to eat these Triple Crowns, like Ben Johns too.
Absolutely. That is a tough week.
Big shot from AL. There's the play from Yana. We've been working on this summer is kind of sneaking in on that third ball. So once you hit it, a big drive to the corner, can you sneak in and get that next ball out of the air, kind of do a Maria Sharapova, again from the tennis fans.
Certainly look good on that point.
And a dink.
Ooh.
Too good.
That is a big forehand.
There it is again.
Clearly starting to feel the forehand now. Got a little stalemate early on in game 2 here. Just a little long. 2-1 for Leigh here.
Leigh with the lob serve, and Yana just sends it. Oh, and sends the forehand wide. Interesting strategy. AL actually brings Yana in and then covers her own drop shot. But Yana was able to flick it past her.
All right, timeout called from Yana after that miss there. We're going to stop here at 3-1, and we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to center court. Leigh Waters versus Yana Newell. Leigh with a beautiful ball on the line there.
So, Ben, if you're Yana, why call that timeout there at 3-1?
Well, I think, she kind of had a rough first set, and she's trying to stop any momentum she can because, as you can see, the It's already 4-1 now, and it looks more scary than I think it really is. It's only 3 points, but in pickleball, that's almost 30% of your points that you need for that set. So it's just call the timeout, see if you can shake her a little bit, and maybe come up with something. But it's tough. She's hitting shots like that. That's going to be a tough set.
Absolutely. No matter what mode of game you're in or how well you're playing, it's hard.
Yeah, I think you saw though in the set the first couple points though they were hovering at 1-1. Not
Yes.
too many, not too lopsided there at the beginning, and Yana was going for it, hitting her spots pretty deep, keeping AL not on the defense but not in a position to attack.
Yes.
And now you'll see how a great player like AL is able to take control again. Oh.
That's right, and being offensive, being in the dominant position on court is a position that Anna Leigh is comfortable with. That's where she wants to be. That's how she feels best. She plays her best pickleball. So pushing her out of her comfort zone by trying to put her on the defense or at least back in the court is, like you said, the best strategy in this.
Yeah, you know, if you know me and if you watch my game or come from my world of Kansas City, we hit the ball hard a lot, and our mindset, at least from my team back home, is we want to put the ball. We say put the ball on your paddle. So I want to play the point how I want to play it. I don't want to play the point how you want me to play it. So I'd rather be going for my shots, and I'd rather practice my shots, going for it, trying to execute my game to keep you rattled. I don't want to play your strategy. I don't want to hit the ball how you want me to. You're gonna watch me play pickleball today.
Yeah,
and if I'm doing good, I'm winning. If I'm not, it can quickly go downhill. But you know, that's practice makes perfect. So
I like it. Alrighty, 7-3 here.
oh, she had the right idea. Yeah, there's definitely comfortability in singles. If you watch AL hit these balls and Yana goes to return them, right after she hits them, she's kind of watching. She's kind of hoping that they're going in. You know, there's a little bit more power, I think, from AL than she's used to playing. Probably because she plays me all day, and AL's got more power than I do on the singles game. But, yeah, I mean, you can definitely see it in the game, and I think that's just experience and repetition at this level, not just in a practice, but actually in a match play.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, these are things you'll be able to delight her with.
Oh yeah, no, this is awesome. I get
a
front row view here of Yana playing, so we'll definitely take some things back.
Yep, I definitely not do that directly after this match.
Yeah,
but save it.
Yeah.
That's a good choice to take that up the line. I think Yana was expecting that cross court.
All right, match point here. Big ball to the corner. All right, Yana goes for it on match point. You know, I did hear about an upset today. It was, I think, 1-9 or 1-10 from one of my buddies, and he ended up pulling out that set. So Yana's got a shot here.
Wow.
Let's see if she can pull it together. Oh.
All right, another match point here. And that will do it. Anna Leigh Waters moving on today in the women's bracket. We're going to find out for you where exactly the ladies are in their bracket, get you some updates from around the draw, and probably bring the men back here on center court and flip-flop between men's and women's matches today to finish out our singles day. Close-up of Anna Leigh right here. Saying thanks to the fans who've come out to watch. We'll be right back, guys. Do not go away.